outer ring is what does the focus. And we finally have enough light on the performer that we can see what they look like on camera. That's helpful. Yes, it is. They're going to be blind by the time they go home, though.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the stage now. Now I'm in the middle of the stage. Checking middle, checking right, checking left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how about if I move over slightly to the right to the interview position? 1, 2. 1, 2, and you can take me out of the monitor, I think. A little bit, just a little bit. All right, thank you, that's good. I'm ready to go live stream. I'm going to give a little public service announcement. Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waterline Brewing and The Voice in the Pen. Looks like we are small but mighty in person at the moment, but we're going to go ahead and get our live stream started. So we do want to let you know that we are live streaming to Facebook and YouTube, and we really appreciate you watching out there. I think my sister's watching right now, which is super cool. I appreciate when she does that. I'm going to tell you the most important thing about The Voice in the Pen is that we support live, local, original music. And so a lot of the artists that you're going to see tonight are going to be playing, well, all the artists are going to be playing original music for you, and the biggest thing that we encourage is to listen. So thank you for being here. And I'm going to go get Jim Ashley and bring him up here and get this started.
He's probably getting a beer or getting a burger. Or the bathroom, I don't know. You got 3 possibilities. Check the resting facilities. We lost our star. Whee! You're still alive, actually.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from the low country of South Carolina, now calling Wilmington home, I'm going to welcome Jim Ashley to the stage, fastest folk fingers in Wilmington, guitar picker, storyteller extraordinaire, poet, and songwriter. Jim, take us away, man.
Thank you, CB. Thank you, TK. I've been wondering where the time goes. Wherever it goes, it's gone to stay. And I've been watching the way the grass grows, remembering when you went away. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I've been thinking about what to do. And I've been sailing and I've been sinking, and I've been thinking a lot about you. I've been thinking about the seasons. I think a lot this time of year. And I've been thinking about all the reasons that you went away and left me here. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I've been thinking about what to do. I've been sailing and I've been sinking, and I've been thinking a lot about you. I've been walking around in circles. I take a lot of steps and get nowhere, but I'm still facing a lot of hurdles. So much of my future is up in the air. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I've been thinking about what to do. I've been sailing and I've been sinking, and I've been thinking a lot about you. I've been thinking a lot about you. Sailing and sinking over you. Thank you so much. I remember a day and a time long behind us when springtime was fully in bloom. Some they would say it's wrong to remind us of the sunshine before all the gloom. The birds and the breeze and the blossoming trees in fields all covered in clover, but my mind it still sees the butterflies and bees, though the days it recalls are long over. We were still young and the world was still new, and the future was so far away. The songs that were sung were the cool morning dew and the warmth of the sun at midday. We walked down by the lake where the duck and the drake and the geese and the goslings were swimming. We spent the long day with sweet things to say till sunset Looking back now, I wonder just how that world turned to autumn, then winter. The tender young flowers that brightened the bowers had grown old and withered and splintered. I was a young man when she first took my hand on that line between April and May. I looked over my shoulder and the world had grown colder. The spring and my love had both gone away. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate it. Not all of my songs are autobiographical. Some of them are. This is probably my most autobiographical. The only part in the song that's a bit exaggerated is the part where I get in a lot of trouble with the law. I haven't bought and sold as much as some men, and I've squandered everything I've ever earned. I haven't kept account like I should of the amount, the price I've paid for everything I've learned. I've sold my soul for a place to lay my head, I paid the price for thoughtless things I've said. Nothing's what it seems when you live in foolish dreams, but I know that I'll sleep soundly when I'm dead. They've got crazy for sale for those who buy it, and I'm not the one to claim I've never tried it. For the naughty and the nice, but I'm dreaming of a slice, I won't deny it. And I'm guilty of the crimes I am accused of, but I've confessed to more than I have ever done. My alibis unravel when I stand before the gavel, and there's nothing left to rest my case upon. I hope that someday history will judge kindly, if history remembers me at all. 'Cause those who write the books never take a second look at those whose contributions were so small. I haven't bought and sold as much as some men, what I have, I got it for a song. I've taken and I've given, I've tried to make a living, and I've striven to find out where I belong. There was a time when I did not even know that time was passing. I thought that summer days were everlasting. And I thought that I would always be with you. But I guess you knew. There was a time when I could not feel the changing of the seasons. I had no way to know that I was freezing. And I thought that you would always be with me. But now I see. I don't know why I even try to understand or to justify my actions. When I try to think it through and try to see it from your point of view, it doesn't give me any satisfaction. There was a place I did not even know that I was nowhere. Now there is no way to even go there. I never knew you felt so all alone. I wish I'd known. There was a time I didn't even know that time was passing. Thought that summer days were everlasting. I thought that I would always be with you. I thought that I would always be with you. I thought that I would always be with you. But I guess you knew. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody that came out tonight and that came out early. The place may fill up later, but I want to thank all those who came early. I really appreciate you. And those who did not come early really make me appreciate you even more. So give yourselves a big hand. An old guitar that rings while the guitar player sings, with his fingers on the strings and his head up in the clouds. A jester and a sage, he never learned to act his age. He stands up there on the stage and sings those songs out loud. And the story goes, whichever way the wind blows, we're all hard-headed and soft-hearted, no way to finish what we started, sailing into seas uncharted with with only stars to guide us. A snake oil salesman and snake charmer, a knight in shining armor, a shy poet and a proud performer, bearing everything inside us. And the story goes, whichever way the wind blows. Sing a verse and sing a chorus, hoping that they'll all adore us. Some turn their heads and just ignore us. Don't let it get you down. Pack up those amps and that guitar in the back of that old car. Tomorrow night's another bar in another town. And the story goes, whichever way the wind blows. Guitar that rings while the guitar player sings, with his fingers on the strings and a head up in the clouds. Thank you so much again. Thank you to the Waterline. Thanks CB, thanks TK, and thanks Emily wherever she is tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, Jim Ashley, thank you. Thank you for sharing your music with us. We appreciate you being here.
You welcome.
So, funny story about Jim and I is that we met in a bar at a music event up in Ogden a long time ago, and then he came up to me later and said, "Are you from South Carolina?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "Are you from Beaufort?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Well, I'm from near Beaufort too." And we've been friends since then. Jim, when did you start playing guitar?
I think I got, there was a long period of time between when I got my first guitar and when anybody admitted that I was actually playing it. It's a little sketchy. I'll say around 15.
And did you always play fingerstyle acoustic folk music? And is that always been your writing style, or has it changed over time?
No, I had an electric guitar and I used to play them.
Never goes away, right? So what are you listening to on repeat right now that's just in your head all the time?
I listen to a huge variety of things, and I wouldn't say anything's necessarily on repeat. I listen to a lot of the old singer-songwriters, you know, Townes Van Zandt, Guy Clark, Bob Dylan, Todd Snyder, and Jerry Jeff Walker, and a lot of people like that. But I've also been going to a lot of these events and a lot of open mics and other performances around town. So I'm listening to local music a lot too, and I think, you know, I want to recommend to everybody to listen to local music because there's a lot of great local music in our area. Yeah, go ahead.
Give it up for the local musicians. And to you especially, Jim, thank you for being here. I think all the influences that you talked about, they come through in your songwriting in addition to your own voice, and it's a beautiful thing to listen and take in. So thank you for coming and playing the voice in the pen.
Thank you. And I also thought I should mention that I forgot to mention somewhere before we got here that I do have CDs for sale over here. They're just like $5 or $10, whatever you want to give or whatever. And if you don't have that, just grab one and, you know, we'll call it even. But
yeah, so go get some of Jim's merch for sure. You want to listen to more of his music, I promise.
And you can also find me online on Spotify and Amazon and Apple Music and just about everywhere else you look for music. So anyway, thank you.
Thank you, Jim. And thank you all for being here. Go get a beer from Sarah. We'll be right back, and we're going to get our next act up on stage.
we can get our pose right. I always say it makes playing piano easier for him because his hi-hat hand is down by the bass keys. The left-handed drummer, his bass keys is his hi-hat hand, so he's like keeping the rhythm. And then this one is actually his fretting hand, so he's used to. I'm like, piano's easier for you. Wow. I cannot remember the last time I actually played a gig with like a sound man. Someone else did.
Check, 1, 2. Yes, sir. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going.
Eric McGuinness, Brian Gray.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Voice and the Pen. Up next, we have Eric McGuinness on guitar and vocals and Brian Gray on mandolin for you. Looking forward to hearing you guys.
All right, how's it going, everybody? My name is Eric McGuinness. This is Brian Gray. This is actually the first time that we've played out in front of people in like 5 years, 7 years, something like that. This is my good buddy I grew up with. We were both born in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, and we were, yes, if you know that, on the Perquimans River. You know, the Pasquotank, right? That's right. So, we were both born and raised in North Carolina. We grew up on Cape Hatteras Island, if y'all know where that is. That's where we grew up. Very special place. Been living in Wilmington for about 10 to 12 years now. But anyways, we were born and raised in this state. We love this state. So we decided to write a song about it. This song is called Born in Carolina. I was born beneath the bluest skies, along the shore of a shining sea. If I were to never leave your side, well, I'd say that would be fine by me, 'cause I was born in Carolina. My daughter will be raised, I'll name her love her all my days right here in Carolina. My I was born in Carolina. Well, I stand beneath the light of the stars, and I thank them all that my soul is free. If we were to never be apart, well, I'd say that would be fine by me. 'Cause I was born in Carolina. My daughter will be raised, I'll name her Caroline, and I'll love her all my days right here in Carolina, where Mama gave me my name. And when I die, swear my body will be laid, 'cause I was born in Carolina. Take my blues away, take it all away, 'cause I was born in Carolina, where my daughter will be raised. I'll name her Caroline, and I'll love her all my days right here in Carolina, where Mama gave me my name. And when I die, swear my body will be laid, 'cause I was born in Carolina. I was born in Carolina. Yes, I was born in Carolina. I was born in Carolina. All right, thank you very much. Woo. Feels good to be back, buddy. All right, let's keep it going. Here's a song I wrote a couple years ago, sitting down by the Cape Fear River, watching the sun go down, thinking about life. You know, life is kind of like a river in a lot of ways, with a beginning, a middle, and end, and all sorts of twists and turns in between. I thought I was so original when I was like, this is like an epiphany, and then I saw like that's a Gandhi quote pretty much. But anyways, that's kind of what this next song is about. This is called Sunset on the River. Sunsets on the river that flows onward to the sea, with your soul delivered in joys and sorrows in between. Sunset on the river, sunshine on your broken heart. Sunset on the river, still waters torn apart. And if she did me wrong, don't you know I'd forgive her? Now it won't be too long to see the sunset on the river. Light of the sun's rising shines as far as your eyes can see. But even the sun hasn't ended. Still I will love you endlessly. Sunset on the river, sunshine on your broken heart. Sunset on sunshine on your broken heart, sunset on the river, yeah, still waters torn apart. And if she did me wrong, heaven knows I'd forgive her. Now it won't be too long to see the sunset on the river. There we go. Thank y'all very much. Some original music coming straight out of the port city. All right. I'll play another North Carolina song. I wrote this one probably 10 years ago, something like that. Like I said, we're from Cape Hatteras Island. It's a very beautiful place. If you've never been there, if you haven't, go check it out. But to get down there, there's a Highway 12. There's one road to get down to Buxton, and there's one road out. And that's where I grew up. Off a 2-lane road. As my buddy tunes up, let's fill some time here. New string blues. By the way, so I could use this time to say thank you guys so much for doing this. The Voice and the Pen singer-songwriter showcases, supporting local music, but also original local music. I really, really appreciate the opportunity to be here. Me and my buddy have been playing together. I mean, we started playing together probably 10, 12 years ago, something like that. So to still be doing it is a blessing. I'm so grateful to be here playing my guitar for y'all on a Wednesday. Feeling good? All right. This song is called 2-Lane Roads. 2, 3, 4. From the beachfront bonfires to the dirt roads, countryside, you couldn't find a better state. From the wetlands, bug bites, to the Appalachian mountains high, God couldn't make a better place. Blue mountain ridge, clear blue skies, those blue waves should clear my mind. I'm right where I ought to be. 2-lane roads are just fine. Take me home tonight, so I can lay my head right where I ought to be. From the sand dunes in the first flight, from the lighthouse to the reed mine, I'll have to teach you a lesson if you Virginians dare. From the sea oaks and the sun's rise to the brightest stars I've seen in my life, I'm never leaving, I swear. Blue mountain ridge, clear blue skies, those blue waves should clear my mind. Right where I ought to be. 2-lane roads are just fine. Take me home tonight, so I can lay my head right where I ought to be. I swear. This blue wave should clear my mind. I'm right where I ought to be. Well, two lane roads are just fine. Take me home tonight, so I can lay my head right where I ought to be. I swear I'll never leave. North Carolina's all I need. There you go. Yeah, thank you very much. Wow, thank you so much. Man, what a joy it is to be here playing with y'all and hear all the other local songwriters. It was a pleasure. Thank you, CB, Emily, TK, the sound man. Sound guys never get enough credit. I ran sound for a little bit, and it was not for me. Very thankless job. So you always got to give it up for the sound guy. But anyways, we got one more song for y'all. I wrote this song like 2018, something like that, after Hurricane Florence came through. Hurricane Florence was a bad one. Destroyed people's homes and businesses. My buddy's house, Brian, your house got flooded, right? You got water all up in his house, had to remodel it. It's a pretty bad one. But kind of like how the river can flood our homes and streets and our businesses, so too can your own personal demons flood your heart and your thoughts and your spirit. Oh no, what's going on? There we go. So that's kind of what this next song is about. You ready, buddy? Sounds like it. This song is called Black River. I poured my glass for you, Black River, go and wash it away. And I sold my shoes for you, why, but some debts can never be paid. Tides rising, wind is howling like a hell-sent hurricane. That water could flood my house, then I might not have prayed for rain. Black River, won't you roll next to me? I know I've been living high. Black River, won't you stand next to me? I know I've done wrong, Black River, wrong right. Been raining 6 days the river Styx. She's been waiting for the storm. Black River, won't you roll next to me? I know I've been living high. Black River, won't you stand next to me? I know I've done wrong. Black River, wrong rise. Black River, won't you roll next to me? I know I've been living high. Black River, won't you stand next to me? I know I've done wrong. Black River, wrong rise. I know I've done wrong. Black River, wrong rise. Thank you very much. My name is Eric McGuinness. This is my best buddy, Brian Gray. It's been an honor, a pleasure, a joy. I'll see y'all next time.
You don't escape the interview.
Your guitar safe.
Thank you, sir.
All right, y'all. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing your music with us. Yeah, y'all give it up for Eric and Brian.
Cool, man.
Yeah. So I got to say, I was listening to you talk about where you're from. I wrote a song about my hometown in Beaufort, South Carolina, but more importantly, I'll be in the Outer Banks next month.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
Where you going?
I'm going to Nag's Head,
Okay.
and specifically to Hatteras for Easterns, and also for Surfaloris, which is a film festival. Shameless plug, I operations manage that film festival, so just putting that out there because I should. You should come to the Outer Banks if you like surf films. It's an epic couple days. Anyways, back to your music. Thank you for letting me hijack your interview. Slide it in there. Just you know, I'm not very subtle sometimes. It's a character flaw. But when did you start playing music? How long have you been doing this?
Oh, man. When I was like 10, I think,
Okay.
10 years old. But I started my first band, my punk band, when I was like 12. And eventually Brian joined in with the punk metal band, Low Standards, and we played and we shredded.
Loud music, low standards.
That's it, yes.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
And so how the transition over to the acoustic mandolin, bluegrassy country feel?
Oh, man. Like I said, I think the last time we played was the metal show, wasn't it? I don't know. It might have been.
Played was metal.
Nice,
So
okay.
like five to 7 years ago, and it's the demand for local heavy metal in this town seems to be at an all-time low.
The mandolin is good, though.
It used to be like 10 years ago, like
Yeah.
it would rock out. But yeah, I play acoustic music, the cover gigs in the bars and restaurants around town. And,
Okay.
Brian has played with me as well, so I've been doing that for about 10 years as well.
Awesome. Where can people
So-
see you next?
Oh, we play pretty much every weekend. I'm not sure. I play Fly Trap in
Okay.
a couple weeks.
Yep,
Check
very
Fly
good.
Trap's thing, you know.
Yep.
So I'll be there.
And you've got your socials out there. You can
Yep.
find your music online. Have you recorded any acoustic music online, or is it all thrash
Yeah,
metal?
it's pretty much all this Americana kind of folk music that we're doing these days. Maybe one day we'll record another metal song. Throw it
Sweet.
out there, but
Yeah. So I got to ask you this: what is the biggest gift that music has given you?
oh my gosh, that's a hard one. The biggest gift. I mean, just that it's been there for me my whole life, that it's like from 10 years old, I'm 31 years old, that it's been that consistent thing that's always there, no matter how good or bad things get, it's there. You know?
Yeah, that's a great answer, man. Give it up, y'all, for those guys, for Eric and for Brian. And Brian, I got to ask you, what's on repeat on your playlist?
Baby Shark?
Baby Shark. I got four kids, so Baby Shark.
Yeah, mine was Wheels on the Bus. Go, yeah. Anyway, that never stops. The bus never stops. Y'all, thank you for hanging out at the Voice in the Pen here at Waterline Brewing. I'm CB. That's Sarah behind the bar. Now is a good time to get a beer from her. We're going to change over the stage and be right back. A lot of great music left tonight. Thanks for being here.
That's good, yeah, I think so. Sometimes. Gotcha. Sounds good. Right on. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yeah. Feels good, I think. Yeah. Yeah, good levels. In the mood. Figure what you want and love enough. Do what you do. Out of way, not okay. You are the new. Just go as loud as I'm gonna go. You want me to just go as loud as I'm gonna go? You know, you want me to go as loud as I'm gonna go? Yeah, okay. Come on and kill me, baby.
You're live.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live back here at Waterline Brewing for The Voice in the Pen. I'd like to welcome to the stage for the first time, Chris Castagno.
Thanks, guys. Thank you for having me. In the way you're leaving mine from open, trading out to know them. I feel her heart on the stage. The lives I load there, wanting up and on there, dreaming me apart. And I lean to hold you. Feeling out, loving down, smiling my back, going slow, slow, no, 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 no. I think I can make amends with you, do what I do to bring you back to home. In the mood, feeding what I wonder, holding out and respond to, trading hearts and minds. My mind's a sensation, unkind, oh, and it feels to open, and it feels just to know. Into you, trading me under my heart blade. One of them slow, slow. If I cannot hold your copper, sing until you to the next time or try. Come save up halves of millions. Come civilian, make an offer I'll decline. But your soft goes springing healthy with companion. All your prospects well alive, and I could look at you forever. For the somedays or the nevers, I don't mind. No, you know. Under mine. Now I've footed across my stations, like I always said I would. Now I'm growing as a man, and that's good. I've admitted all my papers to the permanence of space, in the absence of your being, in the details of your face. I'm collecting every feature, any hair, poor atom, time or place, any color you've admitted by your skin, your thoughts, your words. I'll jot in haste. To somewhere for my missions and my practice, for my climb, your pace and hopes beside me. Snug with spirit, flesh and body are gone. Choose as you like. If I only see you said it, only smiling, soaring, selfish, growing bright. Make ends meet by my heart's means. Only some days can provide. Just know that only get lonely.
Thank you guys for being here. I'd like to think I love you too. I'd like to thank the Voice in the Pen, CB, Waterline Brewery, God bless. Nice to meet you still, and where are the lions and the sluts and the ghosts and the love you filled? When I'm wanting answers, I think I deserve that much. Would far greet your feet. And did it combust in these fleeting moments from youth's mouth to stone? What our body for life, oh, weightlessly hold. Speak of the guilt or the clump out of filth or the lines on the silk. Yeah, when I already know the silent dates of the year, when the sheddings of the year was one casually crafted and laid out. And here, they should put up yours and railing on the stairway to God and pythons will put now their plums and proud and pinch away our seconds out of light. And how many old drums could I tax my dad if it fills the silences? I would pay you in dread. Should I snap my glasses, tear my clothes and break the loom? Light on at once, come pink and fragile, without a line, without a muse.
a citizen for flowers. Then when trapped in mother's basement, on the ground below would calmly sigh, and my branches lean to fall and lie. And I lean to dirt, I come to life, and go before the primes. Lay me warm, I just live long enough to see myself die. Just wait.
Last song. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you all. There we go.
Every warning I put up to lie in a molding metal cup has now been put away by pieces that I don't quite understand. Every evening sparks a battle, giving people, giving paddle. Every paddle wants to smack me in the mouth. In a mouth between a canyon, cradle echo, and abandon on a breed of information. What I hear is growing bones that axe and sweat performance underneath the print the warned to make a message man or passer from ever getting known. I'll sing until then, where we all fall down to the drifting sound in the face of belief, holding it down. Sing if you can't speak up, then you should get down. But if you don't know how to mouth. Full of money, I'm full of spud and full of date, broach and procreate to keep me alive for so long. Or maybe the sunlight is telling the beetle and breed, giving seed, shine it eye and get it on. Or maybe it's all in suspense. Picking up, tipping over, making it decides again, lesson light and five and bed, and coming out wide, mind under and thread. The press, every decision repeated and counting alive, and the fruit of the fact of thrive. Any space hold, give, try, try. Emotion and conscious spent and moving expense. Muscle memory, these hearts and minds must prime themselves and confide in the rest. Where the rest is a space of removal. When existence rescends, the spirit lives in here. As all things are made in between, the spirit allows itself clear to life. Maneuver the tongue of a fashion along to the speech as a clever combine, and believe oneself between the space and time. Any press, suspense, collide, divide, resistance are made in the powers of life, and the same erected a statue of life. Let's descend as we fall down to the drifting sound. In the face of belief, it's undeniable now. Out of the passion lanes to the words of pain, and the sons of charm, a call to open arms and in a small plane that thus disturbed and check were heavy metals, the subjects I respect. Naming new collisions, new deposits, does a vision to decide what should and what shouldn't come next. And I think about the offer and the love of life I mowed to the measures of proof that brought these men and me close. That stop me when I'm working and lean me on my toes. And it all begins again when I get home. I listen to you and it all falls down to the nose and mouth. A victory in suspense, a failure for now. At the tops of speech, whatever aim allowed, a motive, a sponsor, proud. I think I love you. The talk cut down needs a method now to get completed with petition from the begin. How a session test over the long digest her name. She turns it around. I wanna move you where you are, fall down to the season. Out of reason, I'll need you up at life with a good heart and a new mind. And na na na.
Thanks, everyone.
Y'all give it up again for Chris Castagno. That falsetto though, man, jeez. You have a beautiful voice. Thank you for coming and sharing your music with us. You know, musicians you can almost rarely judge by their cover, but definitely not what I was expecting, and super cool that it was such a beautiful surprise, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I mean, your writing has almost an operatic feel to it. That's kind of what I was thinking, like a musical or an opera. Do you have that in your background?
Not in my background. I mean, I love classical music.
Okay.
Like Beethoven is the big guy.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's the man.
Classical music, classical guitar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right on. Where are you from originally?
I'm from here.
You're from Wilmington.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been around. I mean, when I was 18, I moved out of high school. Got out of high school, I went to New York.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to Europe, and then I sort of came back here for COVID.
Okay.
And that's,
Yeah. Did you play in New York?
Yeah, I played in New York.
Where?
Yeah.
Where's your favorite spot to play there?
Oh, I played the Cobra Club.
Okay.
That's a good place.
That's a good place.
Prohibition was awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Amazing place.
Super cool. And you were online, music recorded out there for people to consume?
I've been recording this album for a million years, called Decimated.
I got one like that, but it's not called Decimated.
Yeah, it's not called Decimated. That'd be crazy.
That would be a little
something
weird.
else.
Yeah. Very
We
good.
should get together.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. But that is, that's the mission. Finish that thing.
Finish the album.
Yeah,
What's the goal date?
Oh, December now.
December.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, we'll be on the lookout
December.
for it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. Y'all give it up for Chris. And I want to say a special thank you to all of you in the audience for listening so intently. It's such a beautiful thing when the room is quiet, and as a musician, it is absolutely thrilling to be up here. So thank you for helping provide that environment for everybody that's performing. We've got one more performer for you. We're going to switch the stage over, go see Sarah, get a beer, and then come back and listen to Casey Maxwell. I think he brought his looper, I heard, so that should be very entertaining. Thank you guys for hanging out. So I'm aiming it at my nose, kind of, you know.
That's good. Yeah. All right. Feeling good? Oh, these lights are so bright, man. Wow. All right. I feel good. to what has been gifted. So much to do, so much to see. And I will drive for hours to get away for a while. But it's love that keeps me here. It brings me back to life. Where do we go and how do we start to feel it's already begun? When we're feeling ourselves being drawn to the source of light in our hearts, and it will shine through the darkness. No matter what, no matter what. Let the rain fall my body, and I won't mind, and I won't mind. And the sun bursts through the clouds again. What a life, what a life. And Mama Moon, it shines on the evening things in the corner of my mind. And the darkness falls every once in a while. If you look deep, you can see the light. Gift of breath, the power of love, the sweetness of life. The power is yours to do what's right and just be kind. You can hear the truth in the air, the strength of a pair, best of luck. Everything's there, just take a look, just take a look. And I work hard and build a garden, grow some food, find peace of mind. And I wanna relax and pick up a rose sometime, and bring myself to life. Let the rain fall on my body, and I won't mind, and I won't mind. And the sun bursts through the clouds again. What a life, it's such a life. And on the moon she shines on the evening things in the corner of my mind. And you feel yourself up and going, but back to it. Thanks, y'all. Remember walking out to the bus, and I wanna go back to where I came from. The loving faces they taught me for the systematic cracking of my head. Give me one chance, Jenny, give me one chance to go back. To take a different, oh, I'm gonna take a different track. Oh, I know you said you can't go back. You gotta live free, you know. You didn't return one day with an ancient green. Took your time, I know you climbed so hard. And I know you received all the special time. And Lord, I miss my friend, sometimes I forget. And I know you found that special place on the other side. All right. A friend of mine wrote that song. I don't know if anybody knew Julius Cole when he was around here, but he wrote that song with me. And it's like a little beautiful reminder. Sweet dude. Well, I took a trip into this city in my mind. Sitting outside of a cafe, corner of a five-way street, telling you of all I see and its beauty. And I know you look so unenthused, I'm still unsure I am. Was it because that was your home? Did not see what I saw. When I'm kicking back the days that I have life, and I want to waste them on nothing but giving hope and joy. When you are alive, you are alive, my interest. The sentiment, all of it. Thank you so much for the gift. You go to where I need to be when I am a hustler. Oh, they still make noise, I can't see them, but they don't hurt me. Thanks. I forgot the words to that song. I just haven't played it in so long. I really am not like totally prepared with new music, but so I'm playing some older songs, and I still feel good about it. Never gonna stop, 'cause I'm bringing myself to truth behind these strings and vibrating off of the word. And I never know how to act when I am in trouble. Never got that far into it. Going back to work, every day sing my phone and play down I feel no hope. And then why do we have to use it all these clubs every single day? I don't know. Never know when to stop and what are we accomplishing at the end of the day. Destroying the planet so slowly but surely. Oh no, how much more can she take? How much more can she take? Ooh. I never know how to act when I'm on double time. All of the tea supplies the energy. And then going back to it, and I'm taking you and letting you go. See the play the happiness in my mind. From time to time I can forget what you mean. You never know when to stop and what are we accomplishing at the end of the day. And are we just cooking? It's so much that ever stop. It's go, go, go on the clock. Well, I'll be free one day. Ooh, and I am free today. Ooh. Thanks, y'all. It's really cool to be listened to. It's also a little like nerve-wracking because I'm used to like people not listening. But it's good. It feels good. I love the support. There's too many thoughts racing around, but you clarify daily life. Thank you when you fill my life with the brightest hue. What we possess can be bought or sold. Just look out the warning, you're from my love. We're gonna do our best to shed light and groove, and with our hearts intertwined, who could stop us? Nobody but ourselves. Well, thanks, y'all. It's been a pleasure. And talk about these guys jamming earlier. That was really cool. This guy. Those other two guys. That other guy. Very nice.
I think the other folks are outside actually listening to you in the beer garden as well. I stuck my head out there, and there are people out there bobbing their heads and listening along. So thank you for sharing your music with us. It's good to have you back again, second time playing. Yeah.
Good to be back.
Yeah, give it up for Casey, y'all. Man, I have known you off and on through music for a few years, seen you at a lot of open mics, talked to you a few times, but I don't even know where you're from. It's kind of a standard question I guess I have for people up here.
I was born in Chicago, but I've lived across the river in Winnebago for like a while.
Yeah. What brought you down here to Wilmington, this area?
I don't know. I was like one. So.
So your parents.
Yeah. They
but we don't know why. I feel you. You know, I can relate to a lot of questions I have for my parents too. I can totally understand this. I don't know what you're thinking exactly. Sorry, Mom. Tell us about your influences.
I take a lot of influence from Jack Johnson and Jerry Garcia.
Yeah.
A couple other things. Yeah, I don't really know exactly how to pinpoint it.
Yeah. It's all over, but I hear both of those for sure in what you do. And I think the other question I have for you is, what are you listening to on repeat right now?
Oh man, can't remember the name of the band, but there's another one. Always My Morning Jacket.
Okay, right on. Yeah, dig My Morning Jacket for sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your music with us, as always. Thank you all for hanging out, listening, and supporting our artists so much. We'll be back here at Waterline next week. Make sure you get a beer on the way out as well. I do, beer sales also for Waterline from the stage. So see Sarah, get a beer. It'll make both of us happier. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.
Oh, thanks.
I love listening to you. It's a chill vibe.